Welcome Tiger Nation for our May edition of Tiger Chat and our final edition for the 2022-23 athletic season. We just have myself for this edition. Come a long ways. If you remember our first one back in August, I did it in front of my Chromebook in my office in front of the cheer flag. And now we've come a long ways to where the crew here at Grand Junction High School has made me look pretty good with professionalism. And that being said, I want to give a shout out to Cale Sievers, great young man who's graduating this month, that has been in charge pretty much since September in putting this production together. And what a fine portfolio he's going to have under the tutelage of Mr. Steve Brown in the video production class. So he's behind the camera again today. And Cale, thank you very much for everything that you've done with this. So gotten a lot of compliments, and it's not because of me, it's because of his great work. So we're gonna miss you. So, but he's training a few underclassmen to take this over and be able to continue this new tradition for us at Junction. A few things also I'd like to thank our corporate sponsors, Grand Junction Federal Credit Union, Mod Pizza, Blythe Group, and again, our newest corporate sponsor member, Mesa Fitness. So again, thank you for all your support with those groups. Few things to summarize the year and also give a heads up for next year. First of all, fall registration. Yes, it's May, but we're talking about fall registration. Will begin July 1. So the biggest thing to remember, the biggest point of anxiety throughout this year has been the downloading of the physical form. Again, I know it's not very user-friendly. If you're having struggles, please call into Missy or the athletic office. We'll do the best we can to help you. And again, it's not run by Grand Junction, it's run by CHSA. And I know sometimes it can create a little anxiety, but we'll help you through it. The sooner you register, the better. We all know if we wait till the last minute, that's when technology and everything else breaks down and doesn't work. So once again, July 1 is when fall registration opens up for fall athletics. Blows my mind, but we're already talking about fall and the spring's not even over. If you have friends that have an incoming freshman that have not been here at Junction before, please pass along this video and email. As you well know, all of our links are at the bottom of this email for registration, fees, schedules, and we don't add their new emails in until the start of the year. So help those new families coming into Tiger Nation, pass this email along to them. Reminder also at the bottom of those emails, remind them that registration, schedule, fees, and our social media platforms. Wanted to give you a summary of what we've been able to put together and accomplish this past season in our athletic department with our coaches and our teams, our student athletes, and you folks in our community. We've established the monthly Tiger Chats and interviewed 8 head coaches, and we'll look forward to bringing in 8 more next year. We established what we're calling a championship development class that'll begin this coming fall. It focuses to develop leadership skills for our student athletes. We've established an athletic conditioning class for all our student athletes again this fall that will pick up, and its focus will be on developing skills that our PE teachers will help teach and develop. Also, our athletic weights class had over 150 student athletes register, so we're really excited about building that strength and conditioning for our student athletes. The department focus for us with school has been a 3.2 team GPA, and I'm proud to say back in the fall we accomplished across the board with all our fall and winter sports a 3.22 GPA for all our student athletes. Obviously we don't have the spring GPA scores yet, but I'm confident it'll be in that range as well. Please remember that if you have a junior, sophomore, or freshman and they fail 2 classes in the spring, they will have to wait for the regain date in the fall unless we're able to get them into a summer school class. So again, if there are 2 Fs that show up on the spring report card, that will create an ineligibility for your student athlete that will have to wait for the regain date later in the fall unless we get that taken care of with summer school classes. So please reach out to a counselor if that ends up being the case. A few other things we established this past year in the department. We have 3 athletic assemblies that we kicked off, one for fall, winter, and spring, along with the GJ Athletic swag that was sponsored by Alpine Bank, so we appreciate their support. We purchased the GJ Arch and Tunnel that was also sponsored by Alpine Bank. We welcomed in 7 new head coaches to the department: cross country, volleyball, girls swimming, wrestling, baseball, girls golf, and girls tennis. So we brought in a few new head coaches there, and we're excited to have them. And we also established the Championship Fund, where myself, we take out teams or individuals that head off to the state playoffs for dinner after the season to recognize their accomplishments. So again, overall, we're excited about the year we had and looking forward to the fall. One last thing, or 2 last things, excuse me. I want to thank our seniors, class of 2023, for their work, leadership, and dedication you gave to Grand Junction over the past 4 years. Wish you the best of luck into the future, and we hope to see you at sporting events down the road as alumni. And finally, parents, I'd like to thank you for the culture and environment you create for Tiger Nation. We have good kids, we have great kids here at Grand Junction High School, and that's because of our parents and our community. I appreciate, from my position, the way in which you support our kids at our games and the way in which you carry yourselves at our athletic events and the way in which we represent Grand Junction High School. It has been an honor this year to be your athletic director and to work for you, your kids, and our coaches. So once again, thank you. Have a great and safe summer, and we look forward to seeing all our returners back in the fall. Once again, thank you.